Hi there. I want to share with you a habit I follow every day. This one habit prevents weight gain, helps with weight loss if you're already overweight, prevents high blood pressure, prevents or reverses diabetes, reduces inflammation in the body. This one behavior I do every day is eat a cup of yogurt. Let me tell you why eating yogurt is so good for you. Let's look at what yogurt actually is. We're talking about milk fermented with bacteria. This bacteria, this is called probiotics. These are the good gut bacteria. These good gut bacteria do several important things for our health. When it comes to weight control, what these probiotics do is they decrease ghrelin levels. Ghrelin is a hormone that leads to hunger. So when we have less ghrelin in our bodies, we are going to be less hungry and we're going to eat less. Probiotics from yogurt also increase leptin sensitivity. Leptin is the hormone that tells us we're full. So by being more sensitive to leptin, we are going to be full easier and we're not going to overeat. These probiotics also produce small chain fatty acids like butyrate. Butyrate is an important compound for helping us take up blood sugar from our bloodstream into cells to use as fuel. This results in a greater sensitivity to insulin. Insulin is the hormone that's telling our bodies to take up blood sugar and use as fuel. Producing butyrate makes insulin more effective. That means we're less likely to store the energy we eat as fat, more likely to burn it as fuel. We're less likely, therefore, to gain weight through insulin resistance and less likely to develop diabetes. And finally, the probiotics in yogurt improve the strength of our gut barrier, the barrier between our gut and our bloodstream. By improving this barrier, we are less likely to leak compounds that result in inflammation. So the probiotics in yogurt strengthen our gut barrier, preventing inflammation. Preventing inflammation prevents a whole host of diseases and increases lifespan. So we've talked about the probiotics in yogurt. There's also protein. Protein as a macronutrient has been shown to improve satiety. We are less likely to feel hungry when we eat a meal with protein, and we're more likely to be satisfied for longer times. Also, diets high in protein, about 20% of our total calories, are proven to increase lifespan. So by eating yogurt, we're getting that protein that's so beneficial to our health. And finally, yogurt contains lots of calcium and potassium. Both calcium and potassium have been shown to improve blood pressure. So those are the health benefits from eating yogurt. To summarize, yogurt results in less weight gain, weight loss if we're overweight, lower blood pressures, lower blood sugars, lower inflammation. Now let's talk about incorporating yogurt into our daily lives. First of all, let's remember that eating yogurt is what is important. I've said that you have all of these beneficial components, the probiotics, the protein, the calcium, the potassium. You may be tempted to just take a pill, a probiotic pill, a calcium pill, a protein pill, a potassium pill. The problem with that is that if your diet is crap, you're going to be doing more harm than good by taking a supplement. Yogurt not only contains these health components, it also replaces bad options that we might otherwise eat in our diet. So rather than having a cheeseburger and taking a bunch of pills, go for yogurt. It replaces the cheeseburger and has all of those components as part of that whole food. The yogurt I recommend is going to be highest in protein, lowest in sugar, and lowest in saturated fat. The reason it should be highest in protein is we've discussed already the benefits of protein. The way to get the highest protein yogurt is Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt has whey and extra water strained out, leaving us with a higher protein and lower sugar form of yogurt. I also recommend opting for the lower fat or non-fat yogurt. Saturated fat, especially from dairy products, has been shown to raise LDL cholesterol and increase risk of cardiovascular disease. So by opting for low or non-fat yogurt, we are going to improve our cholesterol profile, as well as reduce our risk for cardiovascular disease. When you select yogurt, it should be Greek, as I said, non-fat or low fat. I also recommend it be unsweetened. Foods with added sugar, as I've discussed in previous modules, cause a whole host of health problems. So here you are with your non or low fat, unsweetened Greek yogurt. What do? Well, first of all, I recommend you add it to a meal rather than having it as a snack. We are obsessed with snacking in our culture. It accounts for 425 extra calories we consume each day, beginning in the 1970s. And these extra calories can largely explain our current obesity epidemic. So make eating yogurt a part of a meal. The most obvious meal to make it a part of would be breakfast. Now, what do you do with that yogurt? Well, I love to add some vanilla extract to it. And then I will add some berries and some nuts. So adding berries packs in antioxidants. It also gives it some sweetness, which you would not otherwise have if you go with the unsweetened yogurt. The difference is that when you have your sweetness from whole fruits like berries, it's packed with fiber, which means it doesn't turn into sugar in your bloodstream immediately, which means it doesn't cause rises in insulin and doesn't lead to weight gain and diabetes. So the sweetness you're getting in your yogurt is from the berries or other fruits you add on top. The nuts are a great source of protein and a great form of antioxidants in addition. They also add a delicious crunch. I'll have a bowl of yogurt alongside my overnight oats for breakfast every day. And as always, I start my breakfast with a tall glass of water, and I accompany my breakfast with a cup of coffee. Stay tuned. Next week, I'll be sharing another weight loss and health tip. If you like what you've seen, please subscribe to my weekly newsletter. The link is below. Thanks for watching, and all the best.